The advice from ABTA is to book your holiday through a reputable high street agent and to make use of all the information that's freely available. But the advice from solicitors and their clients whose holidays have turned into nightmares is to make your complaint as soon as possible, preferably while you're still in the resort. Ross Sharp, Midlands Today.
Mr. Brown must be getting quite used to posing here with his red box. After all, it is his 6th budget. But this one could be the hardest of all to deliver.
Sirene za nevarnost so se oglasile že okrog polnoči, saj se je pretok reke Drave povečal prek 800 kubikov na uro, kar še zagotavlja varnost.
The new series of charges now span from 1979 to as recent as 1995 and take in other areas of the state, including Hobart. Mr. Randall is suspended on full pay from Hobart's Bellreeve Primary School, where his wife Angela has also withdrawn from teaching.
This post here at the Castle Bromwich depot is the backlog from last week's industrial action. They're working hard to shift it and say that by Monday services should return to normal if there is no further action. Unless there is a breakthrough between management and unions, further disruption seems inevitable.
Judge Nicholas Mitchell said the local authority was concerned to ensure appropriate standards of conduct from its tenants. Unhappily, he said, unneighbourly and unlawful behaviour caused unpleasantness and misery to surrounding families whose only wish was to live in peace.
A dispute with the Actors Union Equity has led the union to ask its members not to sign any new contracts here.
Uvalení cel na dovoz surového železa z akciové společnosti Vítkovice do zemí Evropské unie vzbudilo ve sdělovacích prostředcích velký ohlad.
We can't go into this house behind me because of the threat from mines. 6 to 8 million of them have been sown in Bosnia since the beginning of the war.
Akciová společnost Tatra Kopřivnice vykazuje v rámci předběžných hospodářských výsledků zisk ve výši 290 milionů korun.
Wiltshire Fire Brigade would like 4 of these inflatable walkways. At £800 each, it's a small price to pay to save lives. But at the moment, the funds simply aren't available to buy this vital equipment.
Fydd rhaid hefyd ystyried torri swyddi mewn rhai meysydd ac i'r glanhawyr fe allai hynny olygu dyfodol ansicr iawn.
Nothing quite as bleak as a seaside town like Brighton on a winter's day. In fact, it's almost as bleak as the prospects of the town's football club.
And when it comes to choosing their victims, they know to select the most vulnerable.
Ugyanakkor a vízállás elérte azt a szintet 2 nappal ezelőtt, hogy a rakpartot le kellett zárni. Az autósoknak így még legalább 2 héten keresztül kerülniük kell ezt a szakaszt, mert az áradás, ha lassan is, de folytatódik.
More importantly, though, it's hoped the course will equip them with the skills they need to get inside the criminal mind.
Today, the Health and Safety Executive made 10 recommendations, which include a review of the way high-speed train operators fit fuel tanks and advise the use of more fire-resistant plumbing.
The question is who'll soon be running these Eurostar trains and building the high-speed route. The winner of this 2-horse race should be announced very shortly.
As you can see from all the commuters, Southwark Bridge is one of the main ways to cross the river on foot at the moment. At least a footbridge would take people away from all the traffic and the fumes.
Those involved in hunting are putting up their toughest ever fight to save their sport. Opinion polls consistently show the majority of Britain want fox hunting banned, between 60 and 70% according to surveys this year. Marches and rallies like this are being staged to demonstrate the passion of those who want hunting to continue.
Birmingham is by no means the only place where underground features have interesting effects. The Black Country was a prodigious mining area, and sometimes bizarre things would happen. Subsidence 100 years ago caused the Crooked House pub here in Himley to shift dramatically. Amazingly, this place is perfectly safe, but others haven't been quite so lucky.
Weather Shield say that their triple glazing will stop any opportunist burglar from getting into your house. Let's see if they're right. Seems they are.
The Home Office is not prepared to discuss the findings of the review team, but a confidential document obtained by Midlands Report reveals the scale of the criticism directed at the college. The review team claim that there is significant overstaffing here, that the management is bureaucratic and that the facilities have been starved of investment. If this is school, then Morton is definitely the firefighters' university, and everyone would like to progress to such a stage. But whatever level you're at, training is taken deadly seriously, because everyone here knows that it could save their lives.
In the long term, government and manufacturers must find the solutions to the problems of vehicle emissions, but in the short term, the individual car owners can make a real difference. What they must now decide is what they value the most, their cars or the air we breathe.
The Bosnian Serb military says its forces have now withdrawn from the town of Mirkanić Grad. If so, it's evidence of what the Bosnian Serb political leadership has long feared, that the military balance is once again tipping against them. The Bosnian Serbs now have an overwhelming interest in getting a ceasefire to freeze the confrontation lines. But they
down! Get down! You got it.